Hello and welcome to a new indie game video. I'm Player State and today we're going to take a look at a game called the Abbess Garden. This is a gardening game, as the name would suggest, where you're tending to a lovely garden in an abbey, and alongside that you've also got a spy kind of storyline going on which you're kind of trying to figure something out, and there's also a bit of a romance stuff if that's your kind of thing. It's made from a small little French team, came out on beginning of this week I think it was. So yeah, it looks quite interesting. Just want to say thank you to the developers for giving me a review copy to take a look at. So let's jump in. Welcome to Port Royal des Champs. You'll be able to move with the keyboard and interact with your instruments and buttons with the mouse. Many secrets and luscious plants await you among the walls of the Abbess Garden. Enter the abbey. Alright, this is us. And we got a little month wheel here. To unlock the next chapter, you need to complete all objectives, talk to everyone, and it's got this replant or digged out plants undone on. So we click on ourselves. Agnes arrived at an empty abbey shortly after matins. The dawn haze gave way to mossy walls, turned bright green by the morning sun. As she entered the open gatehouse framed by ivy, the bees and many insects making it their home buzzed welcomingly. Looks like Mère Angelique is not here yet. The grounds of Port Royal des Champs were serenely quiet, no soul in sight. She could see the garden walls from here. Caring for the abbess's garden was to be her obligation. Walking the perimeter of the garden, she found part of the wall crumbling. Climbing it would be trivial. She did. Might as well see what we're working with. Alright, so we go in here, yeah? Oh, it's quite cute. Oh, hello. What was that? Oh, I was pressing the wrong keys. Not much animation to the old, the old legs there. So we've got... Oh, what's this here? Can I pick these things up? Like, what am I can... Oh, okay. So we've got some actions here. So if I click on that, it moves. Click on that. She examines. She gets out a little... That's quite cool. Let's do that again. Soil type, ordinary. Humidity, dry. And then I guess if we dig, she's dug up something and made a big hole. And there's one here as well. And another big hole. And do we dig up this one as well? Okay, we've got the dig selected. Okay, so we can just keep digging. And this one? It's making a weird noise as I dig. Alright, so we've dug everything up. Is there anything else we can explore? Oh, we can go over here as well. More stuff to dig up. What's this? Can we examine this plant? Congratulations! Quest completed. Examine the iris. Iris, flowering, happy. Period, appropriate for growth. Water satisfied. Wet 1.3, needs slightly wet 1 to very wet 1, 10. Flowers to harvest, 10 out of 10. Open the book. Okay, so these are my objectives. I probably should have looked at this before. Mandatory, examine the iris. I need to check how the irises in the garden are doing. Find the ground cell. There must be at least a wild ground cell in the garden. All right, so we're looking for that. All right. Well, do we just keep digging some of this stuff up? Maybe this is the ground cell. All of you horticulturalists out there will probably be shouting and screaming, this is what a ground cell is. I have no idea. I do know some stuff about gardening. I have a little balcony and I used to do quite a bit of gardening when I was younger. So I'm not a novice. Oh, can I what happens if we... Oh no, I can't harvest yet. Can I pick this? Oh no, it won't let me harvest, will it? Because I said I can't harvest, obviously. So I can't get out of here. What's this? What about this? Can we examine the tree? No. And this is obviously oh, what's this? I can examine stuff here. That's the iris. All right. So these are just all irises. Is this one over here? Nope. What about over here? Nope. Oh, can I plant something in here, do we think? What if we go... Oh, this is it here, isn't it? Can I not plant there? So how do I plant? I've selected the... Okay, we just plant in. We can't plant over there. And then if we examine, there we go. So I guess I dug that up when I didn't need to. Water not satisfied, so I need to water it. It likes dry 0.2 to wet 2. I should water the soil near the plants. Right, let's do that then. There we go, and then let's examine it again. Satisfied, budding, happy, and dormant. Period appropriate for growth. It's 0.9. So is that how much you water each time? So if I water again and examine again, we're up to 1.8. So yeah, it's 0.9 per watering. Okay, where's my book? I've done everything I need. We can look at our plants. The bright yellow iris is a symbol of kings, faith and hope. They like wet soil and flourish from March to May. Groundsel. It is considered a weed, but doesn't really do any harm. It flowers almost all year long. It can be used to regulate menstruations. Collections. I didn't find anything yet, but I should keep searching the garden for interesting things to collect. And then my inventory of medicinal... Do I leave now? Oh yeah, I'd leave down here. Okay, here's the woman I was supposed to meet. Angelique. I see you have found the garden. The abbess, that's it, the abbess, Angelique Ornard, had entered the garden while Agnes was distracted. Très reverend, mère. I am sorry, I couldn't find you, and... Oh, nothing wrong with some healthy, zealous work ethic. You and I will be the only people allowed in here from now on. But allow me to formally welcome you to Port Royal de Champs. Your father speaks highly of you. He exaggerates, I'm sure. He agreed to this position on the condition that you continue your education. Beyond your obligations, you may find many interesting people pass through Port Royal. They will welcome a stimulating conversation with an enterprising young lady such as yourself. What better education than conversing with the luminaries of our time, I say. But I'm sure you won't need much help knowing what to do. I did notice that some plants needed watering. Ipso facto, I'll leave you to it. Go in peace, my child. Alright, there's a bloke over here. Let's go talk to him. Bonjour, monsieur. Save you, monsieur, for them lordlings filthing our lands. Who's been tending the abbey grounds before they came along? You? Who's been teaching you what to make of this damp soil? I'm very great... Wait, what? Who is this? Is your dad? I'm very grateful for your teachings. It's the first time I met him. And more teachings you need, if the elder mother is to be believed. Is it true you've been cursed with the garden of the abbess? Imagine the state of it. All those pointless flowers and weeds taking space from nettle and onion and... I can only try to make it the best it can be. I do not doubt you can, Agnes. I care not for their pious little garden forbidden to the common folks. But this is good work you've been given, and I intend to help you in it. Thank you, Goose. Have you planted marigolds yet? No garden should go with no marigold. Not sure that double negative works. I only just... No matter. I was prepared and brought some seeds. Do make use of them. I have plenty more from my own garden. If you ever need any help, or seed, or sapling, come find me. I will plant them first thing today. You better, my child. No garden should go with no marigold. That's what I say. Yeah, you said that already, mate. All right, back to the garden then. Open the book. Plant marigold. Ghost suggested I plant some marigold seeds. So, where should we put these? Is there like... Oh, look at this. This looks very weird, doesn't it, with all the water around it? This looks wet over here as well. So I guess that's how you know whether something is wet or dry. Can I see... I just plant them anyway, do I? There we go. One there. Like, do we want to go for regimented or do we just want to go for random? I think random, like... Especially when it comes to flowers. Seems quite nice. Right, if we examine these. So it's a seedling, it's sad, appropriate for growth. Water not satisfied, dry, needs dry to wet. So if we water this a couple of times. Right, that's spread to all of them. No, this one's dry. It looks like it's got water on it though. I worry though if I water Has this been now infected? Infected. What does this one say? So that's not been watered either. Okay, so they all need to be watered. And now they should all be fine. Yep, slightly wet. All right, what else have I got to do? Oh, 3 of 5. I've got to do 5 of 5. Let's plant some more over here. One there. And one there. I guess if it's like the other ones, I can always dig them up if I want to put them somewhere else. Oh, done. Do I need to leave now? I didn't find anything. Yeah, okay. This isn't flashed up like last time. Go talk to this guy over here. Bonjour, my filly. You must be she who was... Oh no, that was supposed to be a bloke. Bonjour, my filly. You must be she who was so honoured to care for our Abbess's Garden. Antoine Le Mester at your service. Agnes Duchimin. It is indeed my honour. I'm probably massacring that name, so I apologise. Have you been in Port Royal for long, my lord? He's a lord with a straw hat. I doubt that. You could say so. I pride myself on being one of the original members of the Solitaires. Solitaires? 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 Solitaires, maybe. But alas, I am no lord. Just a humble lawyer. Again, with that hat on, doubtful. One who's had little chance to practice of late, I fear. Has life as a solitaire not provided the fulfillment you had hoped? Oh, it most definitely has. Moral discipline, inner peace, community. All that a good Christian might need. May my humble garden work provide me but a portion of such enlightenment. I will pray for it, dear Agnes. It really is something. This lifestyle is making me appreciate the little things. In fact, say, perhaps you could satisfy a small curiosity of mine. I couldn't help but peek into the garden the last time I passed by the gate. I noticed a beautiful yellowish flower that seems quite omnipresent. Ah, have you an interest in flowering plants? You may be thinking of irises. The Abbess Garden is truly filled with them. Not sure it's filled. I shall bring you one next time. Yes, iris, you say? Is it spelled with an I? I believe so. Ah, but yes. Sure. Wait a second, you're a lawyer and you don't know how to spell iris. I can understand her not knowing for certain because she's not got the same kind of high education as you, but surely you need some kind of education to be a lawyer. Ah, but yes, sure do bring me a flower. I am sure they are lovely flowers. Alright, he's gone over here. Do I go and get a flower, perhaps? Can we pick this now? We can't though, can we? There is no harvest. Open the book. We've done this. We've done all this. But I can't... Well, I'll just go see him again. Bonjour, monsieur. Oh, have I? I bought you an iris. Bonjour to you, Agnes. This will make my dining table that much brighter. But you really oughtn't to have troubled yourself. It was no trouble. It may actually be good to pick the garden's offering sooner rather than later. I noticed some of the flower beds were damaged. I think some creature might have been enjoying these flowers before us. Oh, that's unfortunate. You should see Monsieur Francois about that. He's one of the other solitaires. He has a way with wildlife and quite the strong build, if you pardon me to say so. I hope it's something not too vicious. Would a vicious creature dine on flowers? The garden is in good hands. No creature will change that. Alright. Talk with everybody. Okay, I've got objectives to complete. Make sure all plants are happy. Okay. Well, I'm guessing these need watering. Let's just have a look. Oh no, they're happy. It's 0.7 still. Is this happy? Happy, yep. 14 of 21. Before leaving the garden, I need to replant everything I dug out and make sure all plants... Okay, so the stuff I dug out needs to be replanted. So I got another one of these groundswell. Stick it there. Oh, this is vegetating. There are different kinds. One there. And then I might put the irises together over here so it looks nice. And then get out the watering can. Oh no, I think that was maybe I overwatered that one now. Got to check first, probably, but let's see. No, not satisfied. And dormant as well. What we got here? Sad and dormant. Oh, no, we looked at the ground there, not the plants. So that's, again, that only needs 2 to be wet. That one's also 2. I'm too fast for the animations. Water. Water. And one more over here. Congratulations. Done everything. Okay, let's leave. Okay, so we've done everything, so we end the month. Into April we go. Agnes arrived at the Abbey, birds chirping, trees dancing in the wind. Mère Angelique approached her at a steady pace. Hello, my child. I'd hoped to find you on your way in. Salutations à vous, mother. I trust you're finding the work agreeable. Yes, the garden is beautiful. I'd hoped to possibly ask about planting. Of course, my child, as long as the precepts of our Lord are followed, you may do as you wish. This does mean ensuring that everything already in the garden is well cared for. Do you understand? Bien sûr, mother. Bien sûr, really, mother. I will take good care of it. And Antoine tells me you helped him with a personal matter. Well, I gave him a flower. Be careful with that one. He's quite the orator, but has a tendency to drag you into his affairs. Make sure these conversations don't distract you from your observances. The garden must thrive. I won't, Abbess. The garden will be my priority. Run along now, child. Go forth and sow the seed of the Lord. Yeah, which kind though, huh? Which kind? Although, I guess she's a woman, she can't sow the seed of the other kind. Has to be the man would be doing that. Who's this bloke? Let's go chat to him. Bonjour, monsieur. The poised man was busy tending a small vegetable garden. He turned to face Agnes, his red locks of hair laying on his pointlessly muscular shoulders. Why are they pointlessly? It's a bit weird. Bonjour! You must be the new warden of the Abbess Garden. Yes, monsieur le maistre. Yes, monsieur le maistre has advised me to ask for your help. Ah, I'm quite new to gardening myself. I would not presume to advise such an artist as yourself. Oh, I don't think I'd call gardening an art. It's mostly about lived experience, I think. I'd love to exchange gardening experiences at a better time, but I'm afraid I'm here to ask for help with a more earthly matter. Agnes did not like relying on others' help. She considered her words carefully. What would you do, monsieur, if you saw now a beast entering your garden? I'd shove my spade into its mouth. Well, I wasn't so lucky as to see it enter the abbess's garden. I have only noticed some damage on the flower beds. But I already keep watch over the garden during the day. So the intrusions must happen at night. Worry not, Agnes. I'll keep watch the next few nights. I will hunt the intruder. Or simply learn what sort of creature it might be. Yes, of course. All God's creatures, of course. I thank you, monsieur. Wait, before you go, I may have something for you after all. Francois entered a nearby shed and returned with a small bag. I came into possession of more sage seeds than I could possibly use. I thought you might need them for the abbess's garden, maybe. Oh, my thanks. Sage is quite the staple of any garden. Let's get back to our work, then. I'm looking forward to having that conversation on gardening, Agnes. As am I, monsieur. All right, let's go plant this sage. Check on the garden. I need to check. So I've got most of the plants are not happy. I need to find all rosary beads. Someone has broken their rosary in the abbess's garden. I should find all the pieces. That's pretty silly of them. And I'll need to plant some sage. No garden should be without sage, I'm told. All right, so how is the plants doing? So everything just needs water, I'm taking it. I take it, sorry. This has grown. No, look. It has been a month, so you'd hope so. How come it's green now, not red? Before there was like red sparks. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, those are the rosary beads, perhaps. I like the idea of looking at stuff, but it's a bit annoying having to do this Look at that. She gets the magnifying glass out, then the water, and then the water goes. It's just a bit slow. Wait, I didn't click there. I clicked there. What are these here? Oh, wait, no. Examine. Rosary beads. Rosary beads. What's this over here? Another ground cell. I didn't plant that one. What's it doing there? Never mind. Water away. These must be more beads over here. No, this is... wait, I didn't click that. I clicked that. No, more ground. I'm pretty sure I'm trying to click this here. That's... I've got to be able to, because it's the cross... Oh, there we go. The cross part. This is a lot of beads, I have to say. Hey, look at this. Everything's growing. It's nice to see. Yeah, these ones are red again, whereas those ones over there over there were green. Yeah, we're green. Is that everything? Is everything happy? Yeah, satisfied. All right. Oh wait, no, I've still got 4 somewhere. Are they over somewhere else? I don't remember. Ah, here we go. What we've got? What's this here? Is that something? Oh yeah, more ground cell. Stuff I didn't plant. Right, is everything? No, I still got 2 more somewhere. I watered all these, did I not? That's water, that's what I can just about see the pools of water around it. I guess I just need to get the magnifying glass out and find out which ones are not good enough. Satisfied, satisfied. Happy. Happy. Oh, what is it? This one's it? No, he's happy. He's happy? I don't know what I'm saying. It's a he. Maybe they're over here. Ah, we got some over here. There we go. Okay, let's get the rest of the beads and then get the watering can out and do these last 2. Hey, congratulations. And then go take these beads over here. And then that just leads the sage. Let's plant the sage. We'll keep everything over here for now, I think. Let's put 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. And then 1 here. Alright. How are they doing? How much water do these guys need? Not a lot. Not a lot. It's quite easy to overwater them. They look really weird. The seeds are like gigantic. As big as my eyes. Alright. Is that everything? It is everything. As Agnes made her way to the garden, enveloped in a slow, dreary morning, she noticed Antoine immersed in a bundle of papers, sitting on a bench beneath the garden entrance. Salutations à vous, monsieur le maître. Agnes, ma chère amie. I did so hope to find you before your obligations. How can I be of service? Ah, yes, I am in need of your counsel again. Your botanical expertise, if you will. You see, I have fond memories of a plant that lay on my night table as a child, but whose name escapes me. I had hoped you might help me to remember it. I can but try. You see, it's a plant, one could assume, presenting what may be a flower or bulbous shape of a flowery nature, anyhow, with springly tentacles ending in spheres of leafy sprouts, which may actually be the flowery crowns, as it occurs me as we speak. What colour are the flowers? Oh, I could not say. What shape its leaves? Now, I certainly have never noticed. They look leaf-shaped. This guy's useless. I may need a lot more information, I fear. I see. Well, very well. Given the circumstances, I may have to ask forgiveness. I have not been entirely truthful. Now, this would not be advisable discussing normally, I must warn you. Yet, I find myself in a position that requires your discreet collaboration, were you be willing to partake in my conspiracy. I am just a humble gardener, monsieur. Yes, you are, my dear, which makes you perfectly placed to provide the information I require and raise no suspicion. Is he going to ask me to plant, like, poison or something? I am honestly not sure I should be involved. Don't you mind that, Agnes, dear. We can just pretend this converse never happened. And I shall only share the most essential of information, devoid of all dangerous context. You see, the plant whose name I require comes from an illustration providing little detail. I trust you know I would not have engaged in such a spurious description were the details you have asked been available to me. I, after all, pride myself of being a man of enviable dialects. Enviable dialects, sorry. Of course, monsieur. Wait here, Agnes. This is not something I can explain. You must view the illustration yourself. The distinguished man he's not distinguished, he's wearing a straw hat, leaving Agnes waiting and mildly worried of her tardiness in her duties. I return, and I bring the fruit of our conspiracy. Look unto this. May you find solutions where I only see blotches and shapes. A small, worn-out journal. It could fit in a small pocket if one willed it, but the consumed, overused pages made it thick with secrets. The leather-bound cover had no distinguishing features or title, beyond being heavily worn out from ages of use. The lawyer opened it to a full-paged illustration of an obscure plant, indeed featuring little details. But Agnes recognised at a glance the leaves' shape and their conformation specific to the very plant she had spent the day working on. Sage! I believe this may be sage, monsieur. Remarkable, Agnes, remarkable! I may need some time to interpretate this information fruitfully, but no doubt this is right. I'm glad to be of help. Oh, you are much more than that, my dear. I may have further need of your services yet. You see, great things are unfolding, and you may well be the hands that so unfolds them. All right, bit cryptic. Let's see what the Abbess wants to say. Good Vespers, mother. Bonsoir, Agnes. Have you completed your obligations for the day? Not quite, mother, but I found this rosary. Oh dear, it's my rosary. Where did you find it? I found its beads in the garden. I assumed it to be yours, so I took the liberty to put it back together. Thank you, my dear. I so dearly missed it. I couldn't bring myself to replace it yet. It was a gift from my grandsire. Was he who inspired you to take your vows? Maybe. Maybe? I don't know what. I used to spend whole days in his study. But is it... I see. But is it really a choice, one made by a girl of 9? What may have been chosen for me, God chose through them. Not unlike what brought me to choose you as the warden of the garden. Ah, very nice. All right, I'm going to pause it there. Then I'm going to go away, play a bit more, and I'll come back with my thoughts. The Abbess Garden is a sweet little title that is half gardening sim and half visual novel that tells the tale of life in an abbey and mixes in intrigue from the French court. It's an unusual mix, and I found the garden portion of the game to be fairly relaxing and quite involved. You have to tend to the plants, not only making sure to keep them watered, but taking care to ensure that they are planted in the correct soil. Otherwise, they will not grow and may well die. I like that as plants grew when you examined them, pictures would be added to your journal, showing the various stages of growth alongside some notes on the plant itself. There is a nice amount of freedom to how you lay out your garden, which gives the player agency. The narrative that sits alongside the horticulture is interesting enough, with a fairly large cast of characters, although the slightly iffy translation was a bit off-putting at times. Altogether, whilst it might be trite to say, it's one of those titles that you would only find in the indie game scene. It knows the type of experience it wishes to deliver, and generally does a good job of doing so. The Abbess Garden is a simple title then, that won't appeal to everyone, but to those who do pick it up, they will find a relaxing and fairly engaging game. The Abbess Garden is out now, currently 20% off, priced at £6.39 or $7.99. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, it would be great if you could click the like button, as it really helps in the old algorithm. And if you want to keep up with my videos, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.